So we were just gifted 1991 NBA hoops cards. So the card you're looking for, I'm just going to tell you right now.
What year? What year is it?
91.
91.
So when were you born?
I'm 6 there, so I'm 85.
So you're 85. I'm 83.
Yeah.
So this is right around the time. We're going to know some of them, but not all of them. But the card you're looking for
is Kemp playing then? No.
I think Sean Kemp.
Okay.
Sean Kemp might be in it.
Sonics?
Dude. Yeah, dude. There's some Sonics. Right? There's been some good Sonics.
Yeah, okay.
But I think Kemp might have been mid-90s.
Hakeem, not yet?
We get Hakeem.
Okay.
You get Hakeem. There's some good ones. The one you want is the Knicks Mark Jackson because the Menendez brothers murdered their parents, then went on a crazy spending spree. And part of that was sitting courtside at MSG for a Knicks game.
They're in the
background of the card. So that's the one everyone wants. And I'm telling you, we got 2 boxes. We're going to get this fucking Mark Jackson card. But open it up.
Sick.
And we'll go through it. So we do 2 piles. We do the keeper pile that you can keep if you get like a Jordan, a Bird.
Yeah.
And then we got the crusty pile for the dudes who are hilarious looking that we've never heard of before.
So do you like to start on the top?
You can flip it and go,
okay.
Look at that, the first one.
Wow, that's strong,
That's
bro.
a strong opening. Larry Legend to open. By the way, short-haired Bird, no mullet. This is 91 Bird. This is, I believe, injured back Bird, but he can still fucking
back
ball.
Bird.
Yeah, you know he broke his back.
Yeah.
Making his mom, graveling his mom's driveway.
He broke his back. Really?
He hurt his back.
I didn't know that.
Graveling and paving his mom's driveway himself. By the way, he's a millionaire at this point. But this guy's in Indiana doing that and hurts his back, forever changes his career. But Larry Legend, number 1. That might be the first best draw out of the pack I've ever seen.
Yeah, big keeper.
Yeah. Who do you got next?
Kelly Tripucka.
Oh, dude. We had him on an old pack, Kelly Tripucka. Look at Tripucka's mullet on the back, dude. Tell me that is not.
That looks like every guy in NBA Jam who's not a main guy.
Yeah,
you know,
where
like
you have to go like, I don't want him.
Yeah, and you like push the button really. You're like, I want BJ Armstrong. Stop it.
He does look like a guy that like you probably learned history from, and then he goes, I played for the Pistons, and then later the
it's like,
Jazz.
Mr. Tripucka, you're really tall.
Yeah, he goes, I balled. And you go, no way. But unfortunately,
ask your dad about me.
Mr. Tripucka, you might be teaching geography. You're going in the crusty pile.
Yeah, or you know what I love when you find out like Tripucka, he bought like 3 Chipotles.
Yeah, and now he's a millionaire.
Yeah. He's just like, oh yeah, I crush.
We did a podcast during the pandemic called Sixth and Jump, where me, Big J, and Ari watched 21 Jump Street from the beginning, like the 80s, like Johnny Depp. We watched him become a movie star on the show.
Wow.
We did every episode. There's an episode where these 2 detectives, right, they're like interviewing either Johnny Depp or Peter DeLuise. And we looked up the character actors that played these guys. One of them created Paw Patrol and is like pretty much a billionaire now. Like the guy created Paw Patrol. He was like a bit actor and then just created like a phenomenon for children.
How do you even do that? How do you even create like an original kids cartoon?
You just go like, I don't know, what if dogs were cops?
Right,
and then they go like, okay, what if they're firefighters? He goes, what if they're first responders? Paw Patrol. And then it's just like money printing into their hand.
Or like he had that idea for like 15 years and everyone was like, that's stupid. And then COVID was like, wait, the dogs are first responders?
Brilliant.
That's brilliant. Yeah.
Brilliant.
Banging pots for the dogs outside. They're all scared.
Just pissing.
Bang louder. Yeah.
Dude, that's so funny. The idea of Paw Patrol during the beginning of COVID. That's fucking going nuts. Who's next?
Adrian Dantley? I never heard of this
Adrian
guy.
Dantley, I do know of. I believe Adrian Dantley might have a kid that played, but Dallas Mavericks, check out the old logo. Here's what's funny, is they give full names on the back.
Oh, middle name.
So you get middle names. So look, even Larry, you got Larry
Joe Bird. Wow.
It's very funny for a card to do that when you turn around because it's like Adrian Dantley, but then it's like you're his mom and you're mad at him. You're like Adrian Delano Dantley, get down here right now.
Why did you have more assists last year? Than
Why did your steals drop from 109 to 95 your second year in Utah? But yeah, he was a first round pick out of Notre Dame.
Have you been getting your sleep, Adrian Delano Dantley?
Adrian Delano Dantley. Yeah, but I think I remember the name. He is going in the crusty pile.
Yeah. Michael Cooper.
Michael Cooper from the Los Angeles Lakers. I believe we drew him last year. Michael Jerome Cooper. You gotta say it. Angry. Third round pick out of New Mexico, but Los Angeles Laker through and through. I think they might reference him on Winning Time.
Who gifted you these?
A guy, a card shop from Indiana. He came to the show and gave me 2 boxes of unopened cards.
See, Michael Cooper, a guy like that, he's always going in the crusty pile. But when you have Larry Bird sitting on top of the good pile, it's like you really got to think about who you're putting on top of Larry Bird.
I mean, no offense, Mr. Cooper, Michael Jerome Cooper.
Yeah.
You clearly had a hell of a career with the Lakers.
Yeah,
you're going in the crusty pile.
Oh, for sure.
And I can't make the rules. It's just I got Larry Legend looking at me.
Tony Campbell.
Again, what's fun about this is we already did a box of cards, but I kind of remember some of these guys. Tony Campbell, I don't really remember. First round pick out of Ohio State, was a Piston, and then got traded right before the bad boy era. So if you're Anthony Campbell, by the way, no middle name.
Wow.
It's just Tony Campbell.
Remember meeting those kids in school?
It's weird as
like,
fuck.
I don't have a middle name. And you're like, what?
Why do your parents hate you?
It's like now when I meet people who are like have a kid and they don't make a godfather of a kid. That's the coolest part about having a kid.
Yeah, you're like,
you're going
who
to
am I giving this kid to if I die?
Right, like which one is of my friends is godfather worthy?
I mean, dude, and I don't know if you know this. We did I did this joke on my last special, but my godfather, what became my mom's boyfriend and possibly my biggest enemy of my childhood, was my godfather.
Wow.
It was my dad and mom's
Your
old
nemesis.
friend, Joe.
Wow.
He started dating my mom, and I'm like, godfathers don't do this. Godfathers do not. They do you favors on your wedding day.
See, that's like, what do you like? He's like dishonorable dude. Like he didn't honor his duty. That's fucked up.
You know what? You're the first person that's brought this up, and that's the best point. You should be able to honorably or dishonorably discharge your godfather.
Yes.
You are no longer my godfather.
Right.
The second he fucked my mom, I should have been like, "You're out, Joe."
Yeah, you go and just take some random pin from his room. You're like,
he didn't have a middle name.
Should have known.
Should have known.
Should have known
Should have
right
seen
away.
it fucking coming.
The lesson is: don't ever give your godfather, your kid, a godfather with no middle name.
And stay away from my mom if you're a godfather. You better stay the fuck away from Trish, or I'll break your knees.
Kenny Walker.
We
got a Nick.
New York Nick. Kenny Walker. Look at that flat top, dude.
What's his middle name?
None. It's just Kenneth, which feels like a first name that could double as a middle name.
When do you think middle name started?
I don't know. I wonder what is the process of, like, if when you're naming the kid at the hospital, if they go, "Do you have a middle name?" You go, "Pass." They go, "Okay."
Right. Like, you know, on like a website when you have to fill your information, and it's like, you want to put your phone number? Like, you don't have to.
It's an asterisk.
Yeah. The first name you try and go like take the kid out, and it just turns red. It's like, no. You have to give a first name.
We're not filling this out until you've done this.
Middle name, optional.
The practice of using middle names can be traced back to ancient Rome, where people had 3 names: a personal name, a family name, and a nickname. Damn, I would have been Dan
cool.
Big Head Soder. That would have sucked. The family
Rob
name.
the Kid Iler. That's not bad.
That's kind of sick, though.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, Kenny Walker, but you're going in the pile where people with no middle names go.
Yeah, you're not
the
going
crusty
Larry.
Pile.
Yeah, the no middle name pile.
Yeah, you're going to the wasteland.
Ooh, I see a card that's a different color coming up.
That's got to be big.
That's a good
It's got to be an
sign.
all-star.
It might be gold.
How hyped do you get? You're like,
Yeah.
fucking something's coming.
John Williams.
John Williams, I don't remember, but John, you got a middle name. John Williams from the Bullets. The Bullets, for those of you who are young, the murder in Washington, D.C. was so bad that they changed an NBA team name from the Washington Bullets to the Wizards.
I'm going to go John Clive Williams.
That's a good guess. Sam. John Sam. By the way, not Samuel, just Sam.
Right.
Played at Louisiana State, then got drafted by the Bullets, a.k.a. the Wizards. This crusty pile's getting thick. You got a good one?
We got a good one.
All right, because I was
we
just
got
saying.
a good one.
Who do you got?
Steve Kerr on the Cavs.
Oh, shit, before the Bulls trade.
That's a nice one.
Oh, you mean Stephen Douglas Kerr?
Ooh.
Also, look at this picture on the back and tell me he doesn't look 8.
Yeah, wow, this is giving me. I feel like I'm standing at the arcade game of NBA
dude.
Jam.
By the way,
Those are the same photos they used, like a little to the profile. Yeah.
Shout out Steve Kerr, University of Arizona. By the way, it has 5 seasons listed. Oh, did not play one season, knee injury. Thought he was a super senior for a second.
He was throwing out his mom's garbage.
Steve Kerr spoke at my college graduation, but I was so hungover that I didn't go to the main one. I went to the small one where you get your degree.
Yeah.
So I always missed the commencement speech by Steve Kerr. And every time I see him, I'll be like, I should have gone.
Can you do that again? Can you muster up
what did you
hour
get?
and a half?
Run it back.
Yeah.
But he went on to coach the Warriors. He's coaching Team USA. It's Olympic fever right now.
And he's got, what is it, a headache? What did he had like really bad headaches, and they found out that he had what? He had something.
Did he have a problem? He have like a
remember
like
he
a
had
tumor
he had to take like 6 months off when the Warriors were like
I remember
going crazy.
That. Yeah, he
Something
had
with
health
back
problems.
or his what was
Steve Kerr had issues. Turned out he had been suffering from. Oh, here we go.
I wasn't going to read that word.
I mean, my God.
Cerebrospinal.
I think you got it right with the cerebrospinal fluid leak as a result of a mishap in his surgery, which nicked the membrane that houses the fluid.
Jeez.
This is the fluid that surrounds and protects the brain and spine, but with trauma, it can leak and cause incredible pain. So that's why Steve Kerr took a break.
Doctor was probably a Cavs fan.
Yeah, he's like,
know?
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah,
you really fucked us. We needed you against Jordan all those years. Yeah, we thank you for looking that up. Usually we do this at my apartment. We go, there you go. Hey, he had some problems, whatever. We're
Is
moving
he even
forward.
alive?
Yeah.
Vinny Johnson?
Now, Vinny Johnson. Vinny Johnson from the Knicks, right?
Pistons.
All right, I was wrong. Vinny Johnson look how old he looks in this picture.
Oh, no middle name. Yeah, dude.
No middle name.
They used the same photographer, everything for NBA Jam.
Yeah,
it's
it was
exact.
that same little picture for Vinny Johnson, guard, Pistons. Hate to say it. Sorry, Vincent.
Oh,
no
he
middle
knows.
name.
He knows where he's going.
Crusty
no middle
pile.
name. Wow, this might be my favorite one. Gene Littles, the coach.
Love a coach.
Wow.
Love a coach. By the way, can I tell you right now? Hands folded on the knee, being like, I'm listening. I'm running plays. Yeah.
I like it.
I love a coach card. But as you know, 99% of coach cards go to the crusty pile.
Oh, it's
also
horrible.
no middle name.
Yeah.
Gene Littles.
Now, I flipped them over because the next one's the gold one. And I didn't want to look while you were talking. AC Green.
AC
All-Star
Green.
Weekend. That's why it's a special color.
Well, you know who AC Green is, don't you?
I know the name, but...
AC Green. And I want to check this out. You might have to look for this. Oh, it's AC. No, it's AC Cowling. I thought it was the guy that drove the white Bronco during OJ.
Oh, no. Well, that's what's his name was in the car too,
Al
right?
Cowlings.
Was Kardashian in the? No, he was the lawyer.
Yeah, Kardashian was the lawyer. Al Cowlings was it. You know who this is? God damn it! When he calls 911, if you listen to that, they go,
oh
911.
yeah.
It's AC Cowlings, and he goes,
that's
"Who is
right.
he?" He goes, you know who this is? God damn it!
Yeah.
I always wanted to answer the phone like that.
Yeah,
AC
yeah.
Green, All-Star Laker card. Basketball fans. Now here's what I've learned about doing these cards. People that know get very mad when you don't know. So people come back and they're like, I've gotten a lot of tweets that are like, I thought you were a basketball fan. I'm not. I'm an NFL guy, but I do like basketball. But AC Green played for the Lakers.
That's
Nicknamed
that looks like
Iron
a
Man.
president of the photo.
Yeah, that's like an old school where you're like, what did they do that? It looks like whoever took that picture had the thing over their head where they're like, don't move.
Yeah. It was like pop. Yeah.
Played for he played for the Lakers, Suns, Mavericks. I mean, it's an all-star card, so I don't think he can go in the crusty pile.
Nickname was the Iron Man.
Yeah, because of the way that he played. So we're putting AC
most consecutive regular season games.
We're putting him in the good pile.
Wow.
He's with Kerr and Larry Legend.
On your next special, you got to come out to like, ladies and gentlemen, please get up, and you're like, you know who it is, God damn it.
You know who this is, God damn it. I know who that is.
Yeah.
I know who that is.
Derek Smith.
Don't know Derek Smith. Sixer. Probably, by the way, Derek Irvin Smith. Great middle name. Was he named after Magic? No, because it's too early. But it'd be fun to think about it. Played at Louisville. Then got drafted by the Warriors. Played for the Clippers for a little bit. Sacramento, and then the Sixers. Sorry, Derek. Crusty pile.
Crust.
You got crusted.
You got crusted.
You got crusted.
Oh, we got a rookie card here.
All right.
Winston Bennett.
I don't know.
Never.
Winston Bennett. What a name. No middle name, but Winston Bennett sounds like a guy that started a bank. That you're oh yeah, did you know Wells Fargo?
Yeah.
Started by Winston Bennett. Dude, this is a thick, crusty pile.
But again, remember how strong it started.
Started with Larry Legend.
And I got a Steve Kerr. That Larry Bird is strong.
Can I tell you right now, I got a glimpse at this next card, and this poor son of a bitch never had a shot at the regular pile.
No. It's Mike Smrek.
Yeah, but I mean, the name, the look. Look at that look.
Yeah.
This is a guy, Michael Frank.
You know
Schmeck.
who he is? He's the guy you see in college and go, man, he'll never get to the. But then somehow he
gets to the league.
Yeah.
Also, you can't tell by this picture, 7 foot.
Well, it says center.
Big dog.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
you look at him, sometimes you can look at a guy and go, you're 7 foot.
Yeah.
The way, I don't know if it's like the gigantism where it makes their head a little
He's
big.
normal.
This guy, if I take away center, right, you go, I don't know what he plays.
Yeah.
Could be a forward.
Max 6'8". Max 6'8".
And you're like 7-footer.
Yeah.
Huh. But guess what?
But he's probably 6'11".
Guess what? Schmreckenstein, you're going in the crusty pile. Crusted. Final card?
Mark Price.
Now, Mark Price, for those of you who don't know, could ball. Mike Price was a baller. Mark Price, was he played for the Pistons? Who did he play for?
Cavs.
Yes.
They threw us a curveball here, though. So on the back, full name, William Mark Price.
You son of a bitch.
So maybe there was a William Price and he didn't want to,
maybe he just went by Mark because he didn't want to be Billy. You know, he could have been like
his
Billy
dad's
Price.
name was Billy. He had beef.
And he goes, nah, I don't want to be.
His godfather's name was Billy.
He's fucking my mom. I can't be doing
it's
this.
It's a whole problem.
And he's 6'1". Now, you tell me this right now. These guys look like they could be the same size.
Yeah.
If you widen it out.
Yeah.
Damn, dude. But I'm sorry, Billy Mark. Or Bill Mark. Played at Georgia Tech. 2nd-round pick. You're going in the crusty pile. He does look like he looks like a teacher.
Yeah.
He looks like you're like, yeah, Mr. Price sucked.
I mean, could you imagine, like, if you put the 5 of these white guys in the NBA today against like the worst, it would be so embarrassing.
They'd get fucking crushed.
It would be so embarrassing.
They'd get crushed, and then they'd be like, we played a different game back then.
Yeah, they'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, give it up for William Mark Price.
And they go, all right. Like, he goes, we used to be able to be a lot more physical. That would always be the thing they said.
Yeah.
Like, no, you mean play dirty.
Everything's a foul now.
Oh, I can't elbow the guy in the neck.
Dude, did you see the video a few days ago of the guy who was the tennis player and his girlfriend comes down to the match and then he has to quit the match because she's yelling at him from the crowd? And she's like, you tested positive for COVID 2 days ago. And he's like, no. He's like, that was 2 weeks ago. Dude, it was... And she's like, a smoke show? And she's like yelling at him. And then...
Look that up real quick.
And then he's like... no. Like, that was 2 weeks ago or whatever. And then she's like, no. And then like, they like had to call the match.
Because he had COVID.
Yeah, but because she blew up his spot. Like, he was fine. They were playing and like...
Oh, my God. Dude... How do you rebound from that? You have to break up with her.
Could you imagine? Oh, my God. I don't even...
Bernard Tomic, here it is, Australian.
That's her.
And Glamour's girlfriend makes shock moves after getting into bizarre mid-match argument before Aussie quit on the spot.
Could you imagine? Like, they're fighting in the arena.
That's wild.
Yeah.
And you're going like, if you're playing them, you're going like, thank you.
Yeah. And she's like, you tested positive. And he's like,
$10 can...
He's literally giving to like, babe, chill.
There it is. Yeah, we have it. He goes, hey, maybe not right now.
Yeah.
So this is Tomic playing Shimizu.
And he's getting smoked.
Is that her in the white?
Yeah. That was her back there. Which also means she's got COVID.
Yeah.
Right?
What are you guys, not touching? Oh, I'm so excited to see this. Also, tennis people have to be calm, so they're like, seems as if he's getting into it with his girlfriend.
Yeah. Babe, please have some respect for the game.
Hey, I'm playing Shimizu. Can you respect? He's up on me right now.
Yeah.
Listen, we're on Shimizu here.
This is from the Little Rock Open.
Babe, now's not the time.
Not now. Babe.
Look, all zipped up.
Yeah, this is.
Just chill.
She's like, you have COVID.
Dude, he goes, chill. He gave her the...
He's like, come on, I'm trying to play.
Dude, this move right here,
God.
is such like, you're fucking going to get me in trouble.
Look, he's like, come on. Look at, oh my God, dude.
The body language is so funny.
Could you imagine?
He's like, hey, not now. I'm kind of at work right now, babe.
But also, it's like, you know the balls it takes on her to be in an arena and be like, hey.
That's a hot girl that's never been told.
Yeah, like you got fucking COVID. Oh.
Go to where it ramps up. Also, to quit something because you're in a fight with your girlfriend is objectively hilarious.
And also, if you're not going to quit when you find out you have COVID, why test for COVID?
Yeah.
Like, why sit around with your girlfriend and be like, hey, let's take this COVID test to find out I have COVID to not quit?
You go, maybe we do it after the match.
Yeah.
All right. That does it.
Oh, it's so funny. Tennis players, you can't even...
And now he's shaking his hand.
So retiring due to illness is Bernard Tomic.
But he has COVID. He's shaking these guys' hands.
Yeah.
Into
Now they show his girlfriend walking out like, got him.
That's so funny. She's like, by the way, I put heavy money on DraftKings.
Yeah.
She goes,
Under 7.
Yeah. She goes, I hit a parlay. I hit the under.
available.
Oh.
Look at that. Ooh.
Ooh. Lady, you're going to get yelled at.
Oof.
That's so funny.
There's no coming back from that. Like, in any way. Like, what is...
By the way, all you have to do to talk shit to this guy now is go, is your girlfriend going to yell at you? And he goes,
yeah.
hey, can you not bring that up, dude?
That's it. His whole career. Imagine he never wins another match.
He goes, that was it.
I just can't.
Yeah, she gave me the yips.
Yeah.
She kept telling me I had fucking COVID.
Yeah, I can't even
Dude,
serve.
that is fucking wild.
That's...
Oh, I want to get into this.
Dude, that's
This is going to be my whole afternoon.
Why is she sticking?
She's an OnlyFans model?
That makes sense.
Damn, dude.
But like,
There it is.
what is the point? Like, I don't understand why you would go and be like, she's fucking smoking.
Yeah, but she's got that look where she's like, you almost think she's Russian.
Yeah. The arms crossed. Too,
Yeah, she's like, I thought, what do you want? Oh, man. Buddy.
This is the... We are who they thought they
Yeah,
thought they
Dennis
were.
Green.
Like,
Shout out Dennis Green for nailing it.
Yeah.
They are who we thought they were.
Exactly.
A bunch of hot idiots.
She is who you thought she was.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, dude. She's just coming for that money. Buddy, you go broke, she ain't going to be there.
Oh, man. Such a shame.
What if... Oh, man. I can't wait to get into this.
Well, this is like the Trump assassination. We're never going to get the full story.
No. Yeah. You go,
But I want to know.
There's going to be a lot of conspiracies.
Yeah.
but
22 years from now, someone's going to be like, hey, you know what really happened with that crowd? Like,
She
I don't
gave
care.
him COVID. You go, no,
I don't even care
that's
anymore.
That's not good for the narrative.
Yeah, I have real problems now.
Well, you got 3 cards. You got Larry Bird, Steve Kerr, and AC Green.
You remember that big book where you looked up the prices of it had every sport? Because there was like the NBA one, this, but then the big one. What was that called?
I forget. It's because I think a Kelly Blue Book for the cars.
Right. It was
But
called
it's
like it was one word like.
The card thing. By the way, go to arena.com. I'm starting to plug our sponsors.
Yeah.
If you want to do it. The big book cards. What was it called?
Look up the prices.
Oh, the big book is Alcoholics Anonymous. I know that. The card. What's it called? I don't know. We're gonna find out what that is.
I remember that book was like, man, like if you could buy that, it was like $11 on that. But then like every month it would change. So there were people who were like, I need to get it next
There's
month.
new cards coming out. So
Right, you couldn't
like,
Google how much your
this
card
isn't even
costs.
valuable anymore.
Yeah.
You're like, why did I buy this fucking book?
Dude, I remember I had Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card, and it got crushed under my mattress. I put it under the mattress because I was like, no, it'll be safe here. And then it just like, it like from the bed beam, somehow like got crushed.
If Ken Griffey Jr. saw this clip, he'd be like, come on, man.
Yeah.
That's my rookie card. He goes, that thing you could have gone and played poker for a week off that shit if you would have sold it now. Well, dude, thank you so much for coming on.
Man,
that was
of
fun
course.
as hell.
Thank you so much for having me.
When I'm coming to Austin, we're eating.